I've always been very artistic. I've always enjoyed really beautiful things. I've always been able to look at something and see what I wish it was or what I felt like it should be. My dad's a surgeon and I worked with him and found myself more interested in how he closed the skin than the many parts of the operation. And that was the part I enjoyed because that was the part people saw. It was probably the easiest decision of my life to be a surgeon. I grew up in Jackson, Mississippi. I went to medical school at University of Mississippi. I did my residency in head and neck surgery. I'm board certified in otolaryngology, which is head and neck surgery. I was always drawn to the face, and that's what drew me to head and neck. It's just the anatomy of the face and really everything about the face is what I love to do. I went to Gulf Shores and did a fellowship with Tivoli Medspa at the McCullough Institute. I then worked with Dr. McCullough and stayed there for 3 years after that. And then I met Dr. Kingsley and moved to Birmingham.
Here's somebody who knows cosmetic work better than almost anybody. She's a unique, special person. There aren't many people who have this intense honesty about life.
I mean, I just don't think I've ever met a person that I didn't want to help or care about. So there's a very genuine concern for their lives and how to make it better just from the minute they walk through the door. What I want is a place where people can come and say, this is what bothers me, can you fix it? And most of the time I can. I can do something to really make them feel better. Cosmetic surgery doesn't really say enough of what I do because a lot of times people come in and it's not about surgery. So they're young people that have acne, they're people that need something as simple as laser hair removal or resurfacing because they're unhappy with their pores. And then there are people that need surgery. There are people that, have noticed that their neck starts to sag or they don't like the appearance around their mouth is usually where it starts, or people are telling them they look tired. And so for those people, it's more of a surgical thing. But for the most part, what I want is for people to come here and talk to me and tell me what bothers them, because a lot of times, and almost all the time, there's something we can do because we offer such a wide array of services that'll make them feel better about themselves. And when they feel better about themselves, like anytime you feel good about yourself, life is just a better place for sure. I'm very conservative in surgical treatments, any kind of treatment that I do. And it's really because I want people to look natural and I want them to look, and they want to. They want to look like the same person. They want to look like themselves 10 years ago. And that's really what I think is pretty. I want to look at your before and afters and I want goosebumps. I want to feel so good about what I did for you and how you look. I want your family to feel good about it. I want everyone you see to say, did you get a new haircut? If anyone asks you if you had a facelift, then I failed, and I still haven't heard that. So that's important, really important to me. When I look at someone, I can see the after, I can see what they need. And sometimes it's not what they came in for. I still tend to tell them. And a lot of times they'll say, okay, I got it. But most people know it's my neck, and usually they're right on. But sometimes I see something different. So I start with just telling them what I see, and I can usually show them in the mirror. This is what it will look like. If it's a facelift or if this part of their face is dropped, I can tell them to smile, and that's the tissue that we're trying to bring back up. I can pull the skin away and show them how it'll look. It's amazing how many people have already done that in the mirror and know exactly, and they'll come in and I want this, and they'll show me. But that's the gift, is being able to see how it's gonna look and being able to share that with them. The awards that I'm proudest of, for sure, are the awards from the patients. The Patient's Choice Awards, Compassionate Physician Award, that's probably most proud, because I really genuinely am compassionate for other people. And just the awards that patients choose, that top surgeons is very important. It means a lot to me, but there's no question that the Patient's Choice Awards mean the most, because they're from my patients, and that, at the end of the day, that's who I want to be happy, and that's who I want to think that they've got the best doctors.